Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And Wilder, we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on another SEC team, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Volunteers will kick this deep to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So USC's offense is up first today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field, this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Launching downfield. Catch made, a lot of space now. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Trojans will line up here on 1st down and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
Sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Volunteers offense comes out for their first possession today. And so here we go. This is going to be fun, Kirk. It's the other part of this quarterback duel. Both these guys really expect to be playing for a long time on Sundays. One of the better college matchups we're going to get this year at the quarterback position.
Chris, you and I talked about this before we came on the air. Yeah, it's about the team. Obviously, you want to win the game. But I think both these guys understand what's at stake. They're two of the better quarterbacks in the country. Whoever wins today can take a big step in showing who, in fact, they are individually. This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Vols will line up on 1st and 10.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
2nd down play coming up. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught quickly, making people miss. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. And the Volunteers keep the football on the move.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. The Volunteers are in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Launching it downfield. It's caught downfield. An explosive play, big game, spotted down near the 37.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finding some room at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, SC. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
USC 14, Tennessee 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. The Vols will crank up the tempo. And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field, it's Ayamaleva. Pressure is coming. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. When he's got some space here. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Fox. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Trojans will have to kick it away. He's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And this one marked down at the 20. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the Vols will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
I'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Sampson.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down after that running play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Vols will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And he's got it at the 15. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first.
Let's take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Did they get points out of this possession? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Enough for a first down at the 37. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Who makes the grab? An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
But move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their
touchdown, Tennessee. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Got him. He's sacked. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Fox. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, USC. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play as the result.
Second down after the incompletion. thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Fires this one deep middle. Catch made wide open way downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Southern California. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10.
That makes the score. USA.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Trying to find room. It's Sampson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Vols churn out another first down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. No huddle now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the toss play. Gets some space around the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Takes the toss and heads left. Breaks loose at the 45. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow them back to get to the corner.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Quick throw to his receiver. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 98 in punt formation to kick it away.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner is brought down. Gets a start for the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
To throw, it's Fox. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Trojans. Just ran away from the defense.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw, and he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense now operating in empty. Scanning the field. It's Ayamaleva. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. And the Vols will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 98 on to kick it away.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Trojans will kick it deep to begin the second half. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up in the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Now they'll empty the backfield in this 2-point conversion. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs... game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's brought down out at the 46.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. He'll hand it off, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
7th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Powering right past the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Set to advance on the football.
Bringing it out, it's Matthews. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. It's a toss to the left side. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Trojans looking to cash in the red zone. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Back to throw. It's Moss. Finds his man. Has the first down. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, SC. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Then they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, the QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold it. Offense.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Toss play to the running back going left. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Promising start with the drive, and now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.